Well, good morning, people. I'm in Shenton Park. That's Lake Buff or whatever it is over there. And just riding through here this morning just to have a look. And this road is closed, and I suspect they've started working on the next stage of the Safe Active Street through here. It's going to be really, really hard to film because I'm going straight into the sun. It's just about 7:30 and the sun's right there in my eyes. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to film this. I might have to go through and then come back the other way, but I'll just talk through what I'm seeing and what's going on. Now, unfortunately, the sound quality from here on in was pretty hopeless, so I'm going to have to do a voiceover on this bit. I forgot to look to see whether there was any detour signage set up for cyclists to tell us where we should be going instead of trying to, ride through this on the footpath. Because my main aim here was to just have a sticky beak at the work that was happening. I wasn't looking for a detour at all. And it wasn't until afterwards I thought, where's the detour around this work site? I didn't see any detour signage for cyclists. I didn't see any maps anywhere, no notification, no nothing. It's just sprung up after spring rain, and here we are. Anyway, I managed to find my way around it simply by slowly following the footpath and seeing where the road closures started and finished. Now, what they're doing on this section here, on the left at that intersection I've just avoided, they're building a raised intersection hump, or whatever you want to call it, mat, pad, whatever. That'll be the usual red asphalt. And then what they've also done is they've brought along what I call the cheese grater or the asphalt grater, and they've stripped off the top layer of asphalt on certainly on this side of the street. That's where that kind of yellow sandy patch is in front of us. That's where they've taken it down to the sandstone foundation, or whatever it is, the crushed rock foundation. And they're going to refill that with red asphalt. And what that'll do is it'll visually narrow that black section of asphalt in the middle of the road. It will narrow the whole street quite considerably by doing that. Simply the change in colour makes the street look a lot narrower. And the idea with that is it slows down drivers. Now there's a street sweeper there going along, obviously getting all the sand and debris and whatever else out of that bit they've just cleaned up. And there was obviously a worksite meeting going on there with all the staff that are working on this particular little project today. And maybe they'll be, maybe while I'm sitting here recording this, they'll actually be out laying that asphalt. And this is what it's supposed to look like in the end. You can see there's going to be this big raised intersection thing in red, and then there'll be the red parking lanes down either side of the road, as well as like a speed hump somewhere around about here. And all of that together, the speed hump, the raised intersection pad, the narrowing of the street, should hopefully slow drivers down to about 30 kilometers an hour. Now they're also going to be putting in a treatment on this corner. They have taken up some of the asphalt as we go around the corner. It's not going to be a full intersection pad for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but obviously the designers have figured all that out, and I don't know what they're up to. But anyway, there was this section of the street was also closed off, and again I'll have to go back and try and figure out where are we actually supposed to detour, because this is a cycling route. The whole idea of this project is to make this route more attractive to cyclists and get more people into riding, and yet I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go when they've got the cycling route shut off. Yeah, don't ask me what's going on there. I got no idea. And I did go and have a look at the council website when I got home to see if there were any updates or any maps showing, the streets that are cut off and where the detour is supposed to be going and all that kind of stuff. And I couldn't find anything. The council website for this hasn't been updated since August. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back later this week to have another look. And this time I'm specifically going to look for detour signage and try and figure out where we're supposed to be riding around these works.